In the Democratic Republic of Congo, the rebel alliance that includes the Rwandan-backed M23 group has declared a ceasefire, citing humanitarian reasons. The ceasefire takes effect today. Last week, the rebels seized the strategic city of Goma in Congo's east. The United Nations says at least 900 people were killed in the fighting. The presidents of Congo and Rwanda have agreed to meet at a summit this Saturday. DW correspondent Jonas Gerding is following this story for us in Kinshasa. Jonas, what are you hearing on the ground? Is this ceasefire holding?
It's a little bit difficult to assess the situation at this point in time because it has just been announced yesterday. It has just been announced by the rebels and not by the Congolese armed forces. But in general, I'd be very skeptical. This is because there has already been a ceasefire last August, which was finally violated. And if you're looking back at February 2024, the rebels, they have even published a communique where they were saying that they have no intention of entering Goma, but this is exactly what's happened right now. Now they're saying they don't want to enter Bukavu, so we should be very skeptic. And there might be like a deliberate strategy behind it to reorganize and to wait for the Congolese armed forces to violate the ceasefire and then to attack again.
What about the humanitarian situation? Is any aid reaching those in need?
I think we need to take a step back because conflict in Eastern DRC, they are raging since the 1990s. For the moment, there are around 7 million internally displaced people. And M23, the rebellion, is just one of around 120 plus armed groups. They cause like a big chunk of the refugees, but it's just one part of the problem. Looking at Goma right now, the situation is getting a little bit better, mostly because electricity is back, water is back, but hospitals are completely overrun with around 4,000 people. The IDP camps around the city are pretty much empty because there's no humanitarian assistance, so people are leaving to the regions they have fled from. The airport at the moment is not operating, and then there's a political question whether Kinshasa will allow to get aid in, because for sure the rebels will exploit this for their propaganda means.
Meanwhile, regional leaders, including Rwanda's president, are set to meet for talks. What are the expectations for these negotiations?
Unfortunately, I'm a little bit skeptic again, and this is mostly because there has already been a series of peace talks. There had been a peace talk in Nairobi, mediated by Kenya, which didn't work. There had been a peace talk mediated by Rwanda, which didn't work. And President Tshisekedi, the Congolese president, he said he doesn't negotiate with the rebels directly, but this is exactly what Kagame, the president of Rwanda, is asking. So as long as they don't move, it's not looking good.
We'll leave it there for the moment. DW's Jonas Gerding in Kinshasa. Thanks so much.